ceiling, jump through the wall.
Street runners,
Hey,
bitch,
you people,
bitch,
your backs against
bitch.
the wall. The way that we are living, we're bound to get to
I got
fall.
it all done
What if we
pretty
get
much.
together and tear down the wall?
We still wonder if the dream of our founders is alive in our time. We still question the power of our democracy. Tonight is your answer.
What's up, world? Roger Dangerous, PME Custom. I'm doing another little case cutout and another nifty little design that you will see shortly when I get through. I did want to demonstrate. I forgot I actually had this the other day when I was doing the one demonstration with the kanji characters. But now this is a nice little addition that I picked up. You can pick it up at local. I know it's still at Home Depots. I'm not sure about Lowe's. This is an actual Dremel attachment. It will fit on to your RTX. I think it's around 20 bucks, and it actually gives you the router guide plus 3 bits. 2 of them are drywall, 1 is all-purpose. This is the all-purpose bit. It's the all-purpose routing bit. The drywall, the grooving, and the spiraling is a little different. I have yet to use it. I've actually thought about using it to see what it would do, but the all-purpose routing bit actually is self-tapping, meaning that you can actually stick it down and create holes with it. The drywall bit, you have to actually have a pilot hole to put it in if you're going into something other than drywall. You know, drywall, if you've ever worked with drywall before, all you have to do is actually just push it and it'll go through. But needless to say, I actually started a little bit, and I'm going to go ahead and cut it out using this. This is a blessing. For one, it's adjustable. Once you lock it on, you can slide it up and down as such. It screws on. Literally, all it does is just screw on. Oh, well, I guess I would have put it back in first. Let me put it back in here. Let's see, it screws on. There's side windows so you can see what you're doing. This one and that one. But it adjusts up and down. The very, on what depth you're trying to go with this case. I say the material you're cutting, since it's very resilient, you want to drop it as low as you can so you can actually get closest to the base as possible. If you get it further out, that's when it'll be jumping all over the place. I'll go ahead and start again, and you see what it looks like in a minute. Also, a benefit to using this guide is the fact that it actually keeps your bit as straight as possible. Of course, I don't know if you can actually see it on camera, but of course, with enough pressure, this bit will bend anyway. But at least you're not trying to hold it straight like I was the other day, which for some reason I forgot I even had this. Very good investment, 20 bucks. This is probably, if you want to get into case modding as much as I do, and a lot of these other guys that's on YouTube or other companies like such as myself or some of the other companies that are out there, if you want to get into case modding as much as we do, you want to get more professional looking results, this is probably the best $20 you'll ever spend, hands down. Other than the 20, but I think it's 30 for this. Unless you want to buy a Dremel, if you want to buy a Dremel tool, by all means, go ahead. The lowest I've seen an actual quote-unquote Dremel tool, the same company that makes this, the lowest I've seen is like around 60 bucks, 60, 70 bucks. They have full out kits for like 200, where it's the Dremel plus a bunch of different attachments, but you still have to buy this. Where this comes with a couple attachments, different bits and whatnot. True enough, you still have to buy this, but this total is 50 bucks. These two things in my hand would be around 50 bucks. And this is, you learn how to use this bit with this, you can pretty much get away with not having another bit, except maybe a sanding bit to get down there and make everything smooth. But for the most part, these two items in my hand right now is the way to go. Make that 3, because you need gloves. So I'm going to go ahead and continue. But you see how easy and quick it is with this, with the routing bit and this, versus what I was showing you the other day with the diamond bit. The diamond bit, you can make more precise cuts, yes, but it would be better to move slower. For one, also, as you see, is actually cutting out the plastic. With the diamond bit, actually cuts it out, but as it spins, the plastic melts and fills the voids back up. So now you actually got to try to break it away and all this other mess. Diamond bit, don't get me wrong, diamond bit is good to an extent. To me, routing bit is better, especially if you have the router jig attached to it. I will go ahead and get it going again. Something you also want to do with these bits, with any bit, whether using this tool or a Dremel, is always make sure that this, you put the bit on it tight, and make sure you lock it down real good. You know what? Actually, I'm finna try it. Now that I think about it, I'm finna go ahead and try it. I will go ahead and throw this drywall bit on and see what the difference is. I have yet to use it, so I don't know. I've never used a rotary tool or anything on drywall. I've actually, I use drywall saws. I've never had to cut a circle in drywall. So I'm gonna go ahead and change that. Oh, see the difference in the grooving? It's almost like a wood screw versus a drill bit. So we shall see. Okay. Pop it down in there. I say, make sure this is on there good and tight. Like anything, any power tool, any spinning power tool, you always want to make sure the bit is on there tight, and it does not hurt to check it every so often. Vibrations will make them come loose, no matter how tight you put them on. Vibration is a deadly thing if not you're not paying attention to it. Try that on a different speed. It cuts fine, but it's definitely not made for plastic. There you have it. You can use it, but I definitely recommend against it. I'm going to go and put the right bit back in there, and I'll be back.